Every once in a while, we like to do a very official state of the podcast just to make sure that the state of the podcast is, in fact, strong.
What can you tell us about the podcast? How's it?
It's strong.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the end of the segment.
Good night.
We did it.
Okay.
No, I think it's right and proper that occasionally we check in and see how we're doing, how we feel about what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, as I've said before, we sort of started this thing on a whim, and it has grown and continues to grow. And I think that to be responsible, we should check in and think, are we still sticking with our core values of what this podcast should be?
Like a shareholder call where we need to be accountable to the listeners that we are doing our due diligence.
Yeah.
Core
Now,
values.
Yeah,
well,
what are the core values?
I don't know what
This
that
podcast
means.
has values at all?
oh yeah,
Much less
I wrote
core
out.
values?
I wrote out a very explicit, almost constitution for this show when it started. This podcast, and it's all about how all power flows from me.
Oh, God.
You know,
Pass.
I'm sort of like the president and Congress. And
a dictator.
and the
And
Supreme Court.
The Pharaoh and your Picasso.
Yeah, okay, well, whatever. No. It's a very intricate chart that I worked out. My biggest fear is that success can corrupt any enterprise. And the podcast has been, I like to be modest, but it has been quite successal and continues to grow. It's important to me that we haven't changed in any way. I became, at the risk of being immodest, acclimated to success.
Oh, God.
So many years ago,
Jeez.
really in my teens,
Take nice
when I was
things
part of a boy band,
ruin 'em.
I was
What band
yeah.
was that?
Doing It Right.
Oh,
I was in
weird.
Doing
I'm
It
trying
Right.
to think if I remember that.
Yeah, I was in Doing It Right. We came out of. It's a true story. We were the only boy band to come out of suburban Boston.
What are you
sure
doing
you-
right?
yeah.
Doing It Right. Yeah,
You sure
doing
you
it
weren't
right.
a failed sitcom pilot?
No. We were
Okay.
doing it right, and it was me and a bunch of other guys, Miles, Elliott, and
You couldn't remember the other
Yeah.
the other guys weren't great. Miles and Elliott were terrific.
So you were the Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
doing
I was
it, right?
definitely the Timberlake.
Oh, my God.
And we toured. So a lot of people don't know that. I was successful long before you ever saw me on Late
So
Night,
how do
or I was a
people
writer.
not know that if you were successful?
Well, it's interesting. We were niche.
I see.
Niche success,
Okay.
meaning
niche success.
we had 4 real groupies, people that followed us and came and saw us perform.
So you were like an indie boy band with cred that wouldn't sell
No,
out
no.
to the limelight?
We were an indie boy band with no cred. People, the reviews were atrocious, but we mostly we played shopping malls. We did have a couple of great songs. "We Be Who We Be" was a good one.
It's a pirate song.
Yeah,
We be who we be.
Yeah.
By doing it right.
yeah. "Sex with Me, Yes Please" was one.
It's a question and an answer.
Yeah.
Featuring
with-
Yoda?
"Sex with Me, Yes Please." And we played along, and Miles and Elliott, the 3 of us were in sync, and then there were these other 2 assholes. I don't remember their names. The point I was trying to make is, long before I was a writer or anything like that, or anyone knew me, before I even went to college, when I was a teenager, I was in this band.
The hot years.
Yeah.
And we toured a little bit, so I had some acclaim. Anyway, I have been inured to getting a swelled head. I can't get a big ego just because
Your ego's so big, it can't get any bigger.
Yeah.
Is
No,
that
that's
what
not the
you
point
mean?
I'm
Oh.
making. It's just that I'm acclimated to
fame.
success. Now, you two, there's a danger. There's a
Right.
danger that you would change. And I have to say, in my opinion, that is the biggest danger to the podcast, is that Gourley would start to, I don't know, get a little full of himself, or that
Yeah.
Sona, you would start to think, oh, wow, this podcast is nothing without me. I'm
Yeah.
really the one that they tune in for. And then
That's probably true. Though.
and then the problem is, then the whole thing can go awry.
Right.
So when we discuss the state of the podcast, to me that means I know the numbers are great and it's growing all the time and it's, whatever, I guess some people would refer to it as a sensation. That's not important.
God.
Yeah, there's no danger of your head getting any bigger.
a sensation.
I'm just reading whatever the trade
nonsense.
press. But anyway, and I have to say, I think the podcast is strong because neither one of you has changed.
Right.
Gourley, you are still Gourley in all your Gourliness. And Sona, you are still loud, belligerent,
Right.
and
I think a part of that is I had no idea anyone was listening to this podcast. I'm so sorry.
You know how I know people are
Not that
listening to it?
I know that
everywhere
it's
I
popular,
go,
but-
people shout stuff from the podcast at me.
Yeah.
And which is nice. I like it. The funniest thing is they'll bring up stuff from the interviews, and I won't remember what they're talking about.
And often some of the things you're just hearing might have been recorded weeks, if not months
Exactly.
ago.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think because I always am in awe of how grounded you are, even though you've had a lot of success. I know it pains me to say this, but I think a lot of it is, even though you get like all this, love and adoration when you're out, when you go home, you know, your family is just like, oh, like Liza's like, oh, it's Conan, and your kids are like, oh, it's Dad. It's like no one cares.
Trust me, nothing has saved me more from. Nothing has saved my life more than the total disinterest and disdain I get, not just at my family at home, but from my family back in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
They aren't having it. They've never been having it.
No one cares.
They don't care. No, I did a show the
good.
other night that went really well, and my wife and my daughter came to it, and by the time I got home, it's like I never had done anything.
Yeah.
I get in there, did you take the trash out?
It literally is.
Did you put the dog? Did you make sure that he peed? Well, but remember that show I just did? And the whole crowd was laughing, and you said I did it. Yeah, that was 20 minutes ago. Did you put the almond milk away? You leave it out sometimes. Put the fucking almond milk away! Shut the fuck up and go to sleep! And that's my daughter talking to me, and she's smoking a cigar.
Oh my God!
I never
man.
find myself on your side, but that seems borderline abusive.
Yeah.
They're very abusive people.
Right.
But anyway, I have to say that I am very fortunate that we randomly all found each other and started this podcast, and it has been successful. But the nicest thing is that I think you guys are always the same. You're always going to be the same. You will never change, for better or worse. You're trapped with the personalities you've been given.
Started off as a
Yeah, I
compliment,
knew.
and then it went down. But we knew that was
I wish
gonna
you'd just
happen.
insult us straight away.
No
and not
growth.
even
I know,
do
it's
the
like
preamble.
you
No
get
evolution.
my hopes up, and then I'm like, oh my God, sincerity, and then it doesn't.
No, you're all joking aside. You guys are the best.
Okay.
Blah blah.
No, that's not.
I'm just reading what Gourley just slipped me.
Well, now there's
Send me a
video.
piece of paper. You guys are the best. I truly love both of you, and you're the reason the podcast works.
I donate my salary to your child's college fund.
I donate my salary to your child's college fund.
and my kids.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, to
Children's.
both of
What's
us?
the plural of child? Is it children's?
Why are you guys looking at me?
The possessive
I don't-
plural.
I don't
The
know.
Children's Television Workshop.
But
I
and
wouldn't
that's
know.
possessive as well as plural.
Well, I find you're getting very possessive right now with your knowledge of...
Oh God, that was not good. I'm so sorry. That was terrible.
We should have gotten out minutes
That
ago.
was so. Where this was going was so bad.
You didn't let
my
me finish.
God.
I was going to take it someplace brilliant, but now there isn't time.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
No,
We've got
there's
time.
no
We've
time.
got
let's
time.
go. We can
It's
go
not
back
TV.
to it.
We literally don't have a limit.
No, we gotta
say
go.
the possessive thing again.
Wait,
Wait, getting a phone call.
No, you're not. I'm looking
Hello?
at your phone.
Yeah?
There's no
There's
one on
video.
Who is
It's
it?
proof there's no.
Oh, okay, both
host.
Obamas. I'll come meet you now.
Both Obamas.
That's a weird thing to say to the Obamas, but
Ring. Oh, it's all four Obamas, including Bo the dog. You want Conan
Hello?
to read it? Oh.
7 Obamas, some Obamas we haven't heard of yet.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, I can be there in a second.
20 Obamas, possessive plural? Where does the apostrophe go?
900 Obamas. Incredible. Had no idea. Yes, I'll come to your Hawaiian compound right away. I'd love to be there.
One Trump? No, not interested.
Oh, what did you do that for?
Political.
Oh,
Nice.
no, we don't do that here.
Wow.
We can in that case.
I think we
Yeah.
can.
Sure.
Yeah, it would have been good to see where the Obamas riff went.
Yeah, well, we'll never know now.
I was riveted.
I think we had this a while ago.
This is so.
I don't know
even
why we didn't land this plane. I'm just
Yeah.
landing it. I'm
Okay.
landing it. I just
Please,
dinged.
Sully Sullenberger this.
No, I'm going to do better than that. I'm putting it on a tarmac. You know?
Oh my God.
Well, I'm sorry. The guy landed it in a river.
He had no choice.
Yeah.
He saved hundreds of people.
If he had looked a little... You know what? I'm sick of this all hail Sullenberger shit.
I agree.
If he had looked a little harder, he'd have found a tarmac.
Yeah. Tarmac
Yay.
much?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm sorry. When I went to piloting school, they didn't say, if you put it in a river, it's just as good. Right. And we'll call you a hero.
Precision to
Same
get
with
it to land.
Didn't Harrison Ford land one on a golf course once?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, it's his way of playing golf.
Hasn't he crashed?
He has a golf ball strapped to the landing gear,
and
he has to put it right in the hole. All right, whatever. What have we learned? What have we learned? We have a great podcast.
Yeah.
No one's personalities have changed.
Right.
The Obamas call me regularly, and there are more of them than you think. And and I think Sullenberger gets too much credit. I'm sorry.
The state of the podcast is strong.